All right, everyone, welcome to the grand final of the 2024 Snowdrop League. Before we get started, I just want to say thanks to everyone who played, read, or was otherwise involved in a quiz this season. The ones who make it all happen. Thanks out the way. We've got returning finalists in C1, Evan. C2, Evan Lynch. C2, we've got another common finalist, Ian Bailey. C3, another familiar face, Pat Gibson. And C4, for Chris Ottolino. So good luck, everyone. Congratulations all making the final. Hope you enjoy the quiz. Round one, question one is for Evan.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Which queen of screwball comedies starred opposite Jack Benny in the World War II comedy film To Be or Not to Be? This actress helped convince Hitchcock to direct the rom-com Mr. and Mrs. Smith, in which she starred the year before she died aboard TWA Flight 3. Ten seconds.
Done what?
No, sorry, Ian?
Carol Lombard.
Carol Lombard is correct. Question two. Released in two parts in 2022 and 2023, what Korean drama starred Song Hye Kyo as Moon Dong Yun, who takes revenge on her school bullies?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
That is The Glory. And question, so no one gets The Glory. And question three. The Japanese term okoge and the Chinese word guoba both refer to edible but burned examples of what foodstuff, which is often cooked in a clay pot or a device made by Zoji Rushi.
Rice.
Correct. Rice. Question one for Ian. The YouTube channel Drumeo invites professional drummers to attempt to play over songs that they have never heard before. In one video, Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers plays over The Kill, a song by which rock band? The lead vocalist of this band is likely more famous as an actor.
Hollywood vampires.
No. Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
Right, 30 Seconds to Mars.
It's 30 Seconds to Mars. Yep. Led by Jared Leto. Question two. In 2023, what Korean British DJ had her first mainstream hit with the track It Goes Like Na Na Na, on which she sampled the ATB song 9 PM Till I Come. In 2023, this DJ was ranked in the top 10 of DJ Mag's top 100 for the first time.
I don't think I know. Son.
No. Pat?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
Her name is Peggy Go, or Kim Min-ji. And question three. In the Open era, the shortest men's singles match at Wimbledon saw Joe Wilfred Songa beat which Australian player, who was fined for lack of effort? The father of this man is convicted of headbutting Thomas Drouet, his hitting partner.
Okay, I think it's wrong, but Kyrgios.
It's not. Pat?
Pass.
Evan?
Olmec.
Yeah. And question one for Pat. Either brand name or parent company is acceptable. In 2017, what Chinese smartphone manufacturer became the market leader in Africa? Also a growing presence in India, this brand beat out rivals in Africa by including features like Amharic keyboards or multiple SIMs to overcome poor local connections.
Xiaomi.
It's not. Chris?
Pass.
Evan,
Pass.
Ian.
Pass.
I guess phone manufacturer in Africa is Transsion or Tecno.
Nope.
Question 2. Although marmalade is usually made from Seville oranges, the word derives from the Portuguese name for what other fruit? Membrillo is a thick jelly made from this hard fruit.
Quince.
It is quince. Quince cheese. It's another name for membrillo. And question 3. Published in 1978, Malaya Zemlya, or The Minor Land, was the first in a trilogy of memoirs. By what world leader? The memoir details his role in its namesake battle on the Eastern Front in World War II, during which time he worked under Khrushchev in combating German forces in Ukraine. Ten seconds.
Brezhnev.
It is Brezhnev.
Oh.
And yeah. And question 1 for Chris. In her essay, A Feminist Companion to Shakespeare, Theodora Jankowski theorized that several women in Shakespeare were lesbians. Jankowski argued that which Shakespearean queen is gay on the basis that she disappears for 16 years alongside her noble woman, Paulina.
Gertrude.
It's not Gertrude. Pat,
Pass.
Evan,
I'll pass.
Ian.
Perdita?
It's not. It's Hermione in A Winter's Tale.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Question 2. Before he became a successful gallerist, Tony Shafrazi was likely best known in the art world for spray painting Kill Lies All on what painting?
Wernicke.
It is Guernica, yep. And final question of the round. Boudica was far from the only queen to interfere with the expansion of ancient Rome. Amanirenas was the queen of Kush, who prevented Roman prefect Gaius Petronius from conquering modern Sudan. As a queen of Kush, Amanirenas held what title, the root of a modern woman's name? Ten seconds.
Regina.
No. Pat,
Pass.
Evan,
Pass.
Ian,
Pass.
Kandaka or Candace.
Ah,
Round 2, question 1 for Evan. Latifa Eluadiri has led experiments into the structure of the proton, which involve firing gamma waves at protons to study the energy of subsequent gamma waves which differ due to what effect. In this effect, the wavelength of incident radiation differs from emitted radiation after collisions with charged particles.
the Mossbauer effect.
No. Pat,
Compton effect.
Compton effect, Compton scattering, yep. Question 2. In a Drumier video, Juilliard professor Ulysses Owens Jr. performs In Bloom, a song by which American rock band? Chad Channing was the original drummer of this band, but was replaced in 1990 by one of the most recognizable drummers in rock history.
Nirvana.
Yep, Nirvana is correct. And question 3. The genus name of quinces reflect the fact that the fruit was once associated with what city-state on Crete? This region also lends its name to a region of Mars. 10 seconds.
Tarsus.
It's not. Pat?
Genesis Sidonia.
Sidonia. Yep, that's correct. Question 1 for Ian.
Yep.
Which is the only department of France to be named for a spring? That Cast spring transports water from under Mount Ventoux to the Sorgue River, which flows into Avignon, the capital of this department.
Oh. Capital of Ain, A-I-N.
No. Chris?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
That is on Vaucluse.
Right.
Question 2. Who directed Carol Lombard and John Barrymore in the pre-code comedy 20th Century, which was set aboard its title train? This director aimed to break the record for the fastest dialogue on screen with his 1940 film, His Girl Friday.
Oh. Hawks.
Yes, it is Howard Hawks. And question 3. What is the title of the third volume of Brezhnev's memoirs? Soon after replacing Stalin, Khrushchev instituted a campaign with this name, which aimed to radically increase Soviet agricultural output.
Oh. Virgin Lands.
Virgin Lands is correct. Question 1 for Pat. Based on modules that focus on mindfulness, distress tolerance, and emotional regulation, dialectical behavior therapy was developed by Marsha Linehan as a treatment for what personality disorder? 3 times more common among women than men, more common among women. This disorder has a contentious name that refers to the idea that sufferers may deal with a delicate balance between neurosis and psychosis.
Bipolar disorder.
No. Chris?
Schizophrenia.
No. Evan?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
That is borderline personality disorder.
Oh, right.
Question 2. Theodora Jankowski argued that which Shakespearean character is more likely in love with Nerissa than with her husband, Bassanio? Bassanio.
Portia.
Portia, yep, from Merchant of Venice. And question 3. Based on a webtoon by Kang Full, what 2023 Korean sci-fi series tells the story of 3 high school students who inherit superpowers from their parents?
Family Park.
No. Evan?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
That is moving. And question 1 for Chris. The word sokarat refers to the desirable scorched grains of bomba rice that stick to the bottom of the pan when making what dish?
Pilaf.
No. Evan?
Paella.
Paella. Yeah, that's right. Question 2. In 2022, Swazi DJ Uncle Waffles had a huge hit with the single Tanzania and was proclaimed the princess of what genre of house music? The hit song Water by Tyler is in this bassline heavy house genre, which emerged in South Africa in the 2010s. 10 seconds.
Shanbei.
No. Evan?
Good Tom.
No. Ian?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
That genre is Amapiano.
Yep.
And final question of the round. The shortest match on the ATP Tour saw Jiang Shan lose to Francisco Clavé in just 25 minutes at the 2001 Heineken Open Shanghai. Jiang Shan is the husband of what tennis player who beat Petra Kvitova to win the 2011 French Open?
Lina.
It is Li Na. Let's go into round 3. Pat's in first with 5, Evan on 4, Ian and Chris on 3. Question 1 for Evan. Theodora Jankowski argued that which Shakespearean character is gay, citing the fact that, for a year, she shares a bed with Hero, the daughter of Leonardo.
Beatrice.
It is Beatrice from Much Ado About Nothing. Question 2. The second largest in the country, which Atlantic Department of France, is named for the maritime pine forest that was planted to control the region's marshes. Farmers in this area often use stilts while tending to their sheep.
Arbor.
No. Ian?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
I'll pass.
That is Lond. The stilt farmers of Lond. And question 3. The huge mobile market in India has been spurred by the widespread adoption of instant payments through what system, which was launched in 2016. Phone Pay and Google Pay are compatible with this system, which conducted over $2 trillion worth of transactions in 2023.
Right.
No. Ian?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
Adar.
No, it is called UPI, or Unified Payments Interface. Question 1 for Ian. While at a gallery, Rindy Sam was overwhelmed by beauty and left a lipstick stain behind after kissing Phaedrus, a triptych by what American artist?
Hmm. Hmm. Maybe Warhol.
It's not Warhol. Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Cy Twombly.
Right. Okay.
Question 2. The Hadron electron ring accelerator provided experimental evidence for what theory that describes the strong interaction within protons. One feature of this theory is asymptotic freedom, which Gross and Wilczek used to explain how interactions weaken as energy increases, which in turn helps to explain the confinement aspect of this theory.
Hmm. Within protons. So, QCD.
Yeah, quantum chromodynamics. And question 3. The word tadig, literally meaning bottom of the pot, is an Iranian dish in which burning the bottom layer of rice is desirable. Tadig gets its typical golden color from what spice, also used in Milanese risotto.
Hmm. Maybe saffron.
Is saffron.
Oh, good.
Or Pat. Concerning a woman supposedly suffering from radium poisoning and the journalist tasked with reporting on her, the 1937 screwball film Nothing Sacred was advertised as Lombard versus What Actor? This star of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was the first to win both the Best Actor Tony and Best Actor Oscar twice. 10 seconds.
Mooney.
No. Ian?
I think Wallace Beery.
No. Chris?
Oh,
March.
Frederick March is correct.
yeah.
Question 2. Pictured here is what pseudonymous German DJ, who is known for the 2023 single My Barn, My Rules. This subject of the Vogue profile From Barnyard to Berghain has not revealed her real name.
Horse.
No. Evan?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
Chris? They are Horse Gull or Stella Stallion.
Hmm.
And question 3. What queen of Palmyra conquered much of Roman Egypt with a 270 AD invasion? Some Muslim sources link this queen to the Queen of Sheba, while Al-Tabari claims her father was killed by the Tanukids.
Zenobia.
Zenobia of Palmyra is correct. Question 1 for Chris. Once known as Kidonis, the Turkish town of Ayvalık has a name meaning quince orchard and is connected by ferries to what nearby Greek island? Before it was sabotaged by a 2020 fire, the Moria refugee camp on this island was the largest in Europe.
Rhodes.
It's not Rhodes. Pat?
Lesbos.
It is Lesbos. Question 2. Carl Rogers pioneered what therapeutic approach, which aims to generally improve one's actualizing tendency and inbuilt proclivity towards growth and fulfillment. A key tenet of this approach is unconditional positive regard from the therapist.
Reinforcement.
It's not. Evan?
Client-centered therapy.
Say again, please.
Client-centered therapy.
Client-centered, yeah, that's fine. Or person-centered. It's got many names in place of that, but yeah, those are the main two. And question 3. In the title of a 2023 Korean drama that stars Cho Seung-woo, what is the specific profession of Shin Seung-han? This is the specific profession of Harry Goldenblatt, who marries Charlotte in Sex and the City.
Surgeon.
No. Ian?
Pass.
Pat?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
They meet because he is her divorce lawyer.
Oh.
So, round 4, question 1 for Evan. In 2012, Vladimir Olnaniak added a slogan for the anti-art yellowism movement to a painting created for what series, which was originally displayed in the Four Seasons restaurant?
The Seagram murals.
Seagram Murals by Mark Rothko is correct. In the 1922 Wimbledon final, what French tennis player needed just 23 minutes to beat Molla Mallory? This woman names a court at Roland Garros.
Long one.
Yeah, Suzanne Longlong. And involving moving one's eyes side to side, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or EMDR, was developed by Francine Shapiro to treat what condition? Somatic experiencing is another common therapy for this condition.
PTSD.
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, is correct. Question 1 for Ian. Actress Shin Hye-shun starred in what 2023-24 Korean TV show set on Jeju Island? In this show, Ji Chang-wook played a bad boy weather forecaster.
Okay, I'll guess Love Island.
Afraid not. Pat?
Pass.
Chris?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
It is Welcome to Shamdalri.
Right.
Question 2. PhonePe is the most popular UPI system in India and is owned by what Indian e-commerce company, which is itself owned by Walmart? Binny and Sachin Bansal founded this company, which rivals Amazon for market share in India.
Flipkart.
It is Flipkart. And question 3. The Tanukid queen Mawiya may have rebelled against Roman rule in Syria due to Emperor Valens appointing a bishop who believed in what heresy? At the Council of Nicaea, St. Nicholas slapped the father of this heresy.
Arianism.
Arian heresy, Arianism is correct. Question 1 for Pat. In a Drumeo video, Canadian performer Domino Sant'Antonio drums over Before I Forget, a song by which metal band? The name number 1 was used by Joey Jordison when he drummed for this band, whose members perform in masks.
Slipknot.
It is Slipknot. Question 2. The word naringji refers to the desirable layer of burnt rice produced in the dolsot or hot stone pot variety of what Korean dish? The name of this dish literally means mixed rice.
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap is correct. And what word describes the forces that Eludviri showed aligned strongly in one direction at the center of a proton and strongly in the opposite direction of the proton surface, thereby preventing the proton from imploding or exploding? This word also describes a form of stress that acts parallel to the surface of a solid.
Shear forces.
Shear forces, shear stress is correct. Question 1 for Chris. Brezhnev spends a significant portion of his memoirs detailing his time in the early 1950s, leading the Communist Party in which modern country? Yulian Chochan is known for a trilogy of novels about life under Brezhnev in this country, whose capital was the site of a violent 1903 pogrom against Jews.
Lithuania.
It's not. Ian?
Moldova.
Yeah, the Kishinev pogrom in Chisinau. Question 2 for Chris. 3 years after divorcing him, Carol Lombard starred in My Man Godfrey opposite what bankable star of the 1930s and 40s? Recognizable for his thin mustache, this actor played Nick Charles in The Thin Man series of films.
Powell.
William Powell, yep. And last question of the round. Which is the only department of France to be named for coastal rocks? Tourists in this department might visit the towns of Bayeux or Cannes.
Bar.
No. Pat?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
Those are all in Calvados. So final round, Pat on 10, Evan 9, Ian 8, Chris 5. Round 5, question 1 for Evan. The one I'm sure you've been looking forward to this question. What American DJ remixed the Dua Lipa album Future Nostalgia for her 2020 album Club Future Nostalgia? Known for her turntable skills, this DJ collaborated with Fred again on the song Maria, We've Lost Dancing.
Amy.
If you're not, Pat,
Pass.
Ian,
Pass.
Chris.
Pass.
They are Blessed Madonna or Black Madonna or Maria Stamper. Question 2. What was the surname of Leonid, the journalist and diplomat who may have written the majority of the Brezhnev memoirs? Another writer with this surname wrote a dystopian novel about a spacecraft engineer named D503.
Lemyatin.
Yeah, that novel is We. And question 3. As queen regent of the Ardia tribe, Teuta was a powerful figure in what ancient region in the west of the Balkan Peninsula? Rome fought many wars against the namesake tribes of this region, the first of which began when Teuta ordered the murder of Roman envoys.
Dacia.
It's not Dacia. Pat?
Illyria.
It is the Illyrian Wars. Yep. Question 1 for Ian. Arthur Janov developed what therapeutic approach to dealing with neuroses that arrives from repressed childhood trauma? Although he was a prominent advocate for this approach, John Lennon may not be the most notable musical influence of this therapy style.
Primal Scream.
Yep, or just primal therapy even, but yes. Question 2. What Lebanese American writer was supported by his mother, who sold quince jelly on the streets of New York? In the prologue of his most famous novel, this author describes a priest discovering a statue at an archaeological dig in Iraq.
Oh. Um, the Peter Blatty, The Exorcist.
Yes, that is correct.
No.
I had to check the name there. I thought it was William, but yeah, there's the Exorcist. And question 3. In a rebuttal to Jankowski, Stanley Wells argued that which character was in fact aggressively heterosexual. In one scene, this character is described as being in a barge that, like a burnished throne, burned on water.
Hmm. Cleopatra?
Cleopatra on a burnished throne, correct. Question 1 for Pat. In 1981, Dawood Bey photographed David Hammons urinating on TWU, a massive steel sculpture by what artist? Another large Core 10 steel piece by this artist was removed from its New York installation in 1989.
Sarah.
Is Richard Serra? Yep, the unnamed piece is Tilted Arc. Question 2. In the final of the 1988 French Open, Steffi Graf needed just 34 minutes to bagel Natasha Zvereva. Zvereva was the doubles partner of which Puerto Rican doubles specialist, who won 2 Olympic gold medals representing the US in doubles tennis.
Rodriguez.
It's not. Chris?
Pass.
Evan?
Was
Ian?
It's Monica Puig.
No, it's Gigi Fernandez.
Oh, right.
And question 3. Home to the Saint-Cyr Military Academy, which department of France is named for the Breton word for small sea. The namesake gulf of this department is adjacent to Quiberon Bay.
Morbihan.
Is the Gulf of Morbihan correct?
Yeah.
Question 1 for Chris. In research on lower energy proton collisions, Juana Rojo has showed that, although they typically act like they are comprised of 3 quarks, a proton may act as though it comprises 5 quarks, and colliding with what other particle? This charmonium consists of a charm quark and a charm antiquark. Ten seconds.
Uh, Pass. I don't know.
Evan?
J-Sly.
Yes, J-Sly meson. J-Sly is fine. Question 2. What satellite city of Delhi is the Indian base of Transion, where it has developed biometric sensors that can be used by people whose fingers are oily from food? Paytm and Samsung India are also based in this city, which is in Uttar Pradesh and has an acronymic name.
Was Adar.
It's not. Pat?
Pass.
Evan?
Pass.
Ian?
Pass.
That is NOIDA, which is short for New Okla Industrial Development Authority. And final question of the game. In a Drumeo video, Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffat drums over Numb, a song by which American band, the first rock band to achieve 1 billion YouTube views.
Lincoln Park.
It is Lincoln Park. So after a brutal final, Pat takes the lead just in the final round. So Pat takes first for 13, Evan Ian Pye for second on 11, Chris in fourth with 6. So well played, everyone. Congratulations.
Well played,
Pat.
everyone.
Yeah,
Hmm,
good job.
yeah,
Yeah, well played.
Oh,
yeah. What
that
a
was a hard
and-
quiz.